It's $3 and change to get this at home. And no kidding, if you're making the call as you should, buy one, keep one, or I'm sorry, $8 and change on your credit card to get it at home. Buy one, keep one, buy one, wrap one, buy one, get one free. Individual gift box. Only airing of the visit, and I'm telling you, get more than one of these. This is the gift of the season because I don't care who you're shopping for. They're drinking some kind of beverage, whether it's hot coffee, whether it's a smoothie, whether it's a protein shake, whether it's their green tea, whether it's, you know, their Powerade, whatever it might be. Any age, any walk of life. And the really wonderful thing about this is it is top rack dishwasher safe, which a lot of them are not. And it's prettier than the other guys too. Plus, you are getting basically for free that innovative design lid, which is a lot nicer than the lid that I got on mine, on the competing guys. It was just like a hole, and I mean, who wants that? This is a slider design. That's why it works hand in hand with those straws. But Tim, it's what this does that makes it so special.
It's the ability, it's that vacuum seal inside with the stainless steel. But this started out as a marine brand for durability, for camping, RVing, hunting, whatnot. And the durability, put a couple 100 pounds on that.
Come on.
Look at that guy right there.
Are you kidding me?
Now I'm a circus act. Check that out. That is so much fun. Shannon, let's talk capacity while we've got this.
Sounds good.
Okay. Another thing it won't do, it won't sweat because it doesn't have the inside condensation. Right. So you're not gonna get your things on your desk, your car, all those sweat rings. You're not gonna get that all messed up. 30 ounce. Not that I'm suggesting people throw an entire bottle of vino in there.
When you put that in perspective, though, I didn't realize that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Huge capacity.
It is. If you're going to put a sports drink, let's see, this one has a sports drink. Yeah. Load that up with ice. Look how beautiful that is with the blue. Nice. Load that up with ice and put a sports drink. Give that to the kids to go play their sports when you're working out in the yard.
Oh, yeah.
Keep that ice cold. This has been my go-to mug. The cool thing, you take this into your favorite gas station or convenience store, your favorite donut shop.
Yes.
It's cheaper for refills. And you've got hot coffee the whole time. You
do. I mean, even my producer, Steve, was saying, I'm using it right now. I mean, we are all obsessed with this. Every time that Tim has had this, before we did the buy one, keep one, buy one, wrap one.
Or the ombre.
Or the ombre.
Never had the ombre.
Never done before. They've always sold out. They've gone on to be not only customer favorites, but it is the only product of its type. Doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. So
you want to see something crazy?
Yeah.
What was it before, Steve? I think it was 171 or 177. Yeah. It's the same temperature. And then the one that's in the ice, this is crazy. I've had the lid off of it. And it is still tracking 175.
Come on.
In the ice.
Inside, surrounded by a bucket of ice.
So completely, no matter how hot, if you're out caroling in the middle of winter, you're in Minnesota where I used to live, you're walking around singing, you've got your hot cocoa in here, your Irish coffee, if you will.
Yes.
Whatever it is. I wouldn't suggest a 30 ounce. You're not coming back from that one. They're going to need a sled to drag you home. But whatever it is, when it's blazing cold outside, your hot coffee is rock and roll in here. It's still hot for hours and hours.
That's just it. So you know what? Take us to task. Get it at home. And that's why I say get more than one set. It is already bow and go because, of course, they're in the individual gift box. So you're getting the 20 and the 30. It is the first time in history that we've done that ombre. They're so pretty. And Steve, at this point, which is selling the fastest? The red and the purple, I think you said? Oh, the blue and the red. We like, so regardless, we will be in the hundreds remaining if there are any left at all. And you know, it's buy one, keep one, buy one, wrap one, buy one, share one, but buy one, try one. And that's just it for your kids, for your mom, for your hubby, for yourself, for, you know, tailgating, for anybody on the road, because there's nothing worse than standing in that coffee line, right? Getting that latte, getting that chai, getting that pumpkin spice, whatever it might be, and then you drive around the block and it's cold. And if you have tried other competitors' products where they make those claims about keeping things hot and keeping things cold, this is truly the finest that we have found. And you get an extended holiday return policy. Put this to task. Use it in your car. Use it in, you know, when you're camping. Use it when you're backpacking. Use it at the tailgate. Use it at the office. Use it in your car.
At the pool, the tailgate, whatever it is. Again, you load this thing up with ice. This was a couple hours ago, up to 30 hours. A little over 30 hours it's gonna keep ice. And I wanted to point out again, so this is tapered at the bottom as well, but even the 30 ounce fits into your center console.
Wow.
So you see how that's beveled at the bottom. So whatever it is, it's gonna fit into your cup holders.
Oh, that's so smart. smart. So remember, you get the 20 and you get the 30 with every service representative taking phone calls. We started with fewer than 2,000 of each. There are over 1,000 people in the various forms of ordering. Most people are getting more than one. Even if you just get it to try to prove us wrong, you know that you're using something right now for your beverage of choice, whatever it is, for that coffee to run, for that morning commute, for that protein shake, for that Powerade, whatever it is. Even if it's just that sports drink, it makes me crazy when you spend like $5 or $6 on a latte and it's cold by the time you walk to your car in the parking lot. I don't care where you live in this great land of ours, if it's Minnesota, if it's from the great, north like I was from, and you want to keep that coffee piping hot, even when you're in the ice hut, even when you're doing ice fishing, it's keeping the coffee hot.
Is it ever? That's even more important than anything when you're sitting around that ice hole waiting for what are those crazy fish called?
Walleye.
The walleye.
That's what I go fishing for every year, I know.
Out on Minnetonka there when it freezes over. Yeah.
I know.
And there's that Fletcher's there where they've got the good walleye sandwich. Anyway, lest we digress.
We digress,
yes.
Exactly.
Well, the other thing, so the people who have the smoothie makers, who have the, we have a protein shake every morning.
Yeah.
I send Amber off in the morning with her protein shake every day.
Yeah.
You put a banana in there and as soon as a banana gets lukewarm, it's not good anymore.
It's not good.
You want that frothy ice to stay, that perfect consistency, that I like to call it margarita frozen drink consistency.
Yes.
The more it can taste like a milkshake, the more you're going to want to drink it.
Well, and the kids love those blue slushy drinks, and you know how they just dissolve and how they just, evaporate after they're out of that little dispenser. See, that's why we say it doesn't matter what you put in this. Cold stays as true to its original form as you can get, or original temperature, whether it's that slushy, that frosty, I mean, whatever it might be, that Powerade, that sports drink, your protein drink, your coffee, your iced coffee like I do, your green tea, it doesn't matter. So buy one, get one, buy one, keep one, buy one, wrap one. These, you have no idea how hard we had to fight to keep the ombre in my show. Every single one of these will go, and remember, even though they are already individually gift box packaged, so they really are bow and go, we are not limiting quantities. So if you're thinking you want that blue before it sells out, blue for the boys, red for the girls, whatever it might be, I got mine. And make sure that you ask about, I love these straws. I think they're so smart.
Okay, you hear me clinking away over here?
Yeah.
You get the 4 straws, that'll keep the temperature of whatever it is you're drinking good, but here's the coolest thing. People go wild when I show them this. The cleaner for the straws, because trying to clean these out is such a tough thing.
No, it really is.
That comes with it.
That is so great.
Price these out.
Yeah,
they are such a great deal. Now, let's go back to the other kind of cups we have. The kind of money you'll spend in the grocery store alone on this one.
For sure.
And that straw is an absolute pain. That's not holding temperature at all.
Not
Putting
at all.
this thing back together is a task.
Nope.
This has been my cup for the last year and a half before I got my stainless steel about 6 months ago. You see how it's stained? This is from me putting coffee in it.
Oh, sure.
Not only does it not keep temperature, and even though I've got a little clippy lid that goes on this is not meant for hot beverages. This is meant for cold beverages, and it doesn't keep them particularly cold either. Now, these are the other sports drink kind of things. These could, what does it say? Hot and cold BPA-free double wall. This works for about an hour and a half if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
And then it's just cold water.
I know, and what's so funny? Because I have this thing about temperature. I mean, I really do. I'm freakish about water and ice cubes. I mean, I'm weird about that stuff. But I have even purchased the ones that sell for like $50 and $60 a piece, where you put them in your freezer for like 24 hours. And then, no kidding, like within an hour or an hour and a half, the beverage isn't cold. And I'm like, well, what in the world is going on here?
Let me ask you this little trivia question.
Yeah.
Name me a beverage that's good lukewarm. What is good? Boy, sure wish I had a nice room temperature glass of wine there.
Exactly. I wish I had a tepid vodka. No. No, Temped Grey Goose.
And I will tell you as well, you hear this?
Yeah.
This is a really good, if you're ever in a pinch, this is a great martini shaker.
Well, actually, that makes sense,
And
though.
you just clip this little lid open, and there's your little hole right there.
Isn't that cool?
So you put your stuff in there, shake, shake, shake,
well, and you know,
stir.
I love the comparison, though, because remember, this doesn't stain, it doesn't warp, it doesn't oxidize, it doesn't retain flavor or odor. I mean, whatever you choose to put in this. It's funny, because we're going to be doing Finally, world launch of my 12-quart pressure cooker. I've been waiting for this for over a year. I make bone broth. I make bone broth, you know, 2 or 3 times a week. And actually, there are a lot of times where I don't have time to sip it at home. So even soups, I mean, even like hot things. So if you're someone like me, you know, I like the soups and the bone broths and all the warm, yummy yummies, but then I like my iced coffee. So I could put, you know, my soup in one. I could put my smoothie in the other. I mean, so vice versa, because you've got to buy one, keep one, buy one, wrap one, buy one, share one, buy one, gift one. It doesn't matter. You're spending $8 on your credit card with over 1,000 people joining us. The red and the blue will sell out first. It's the only time in history that we've done the 20 and the 30, so you don't have to choose. And it really is like a buy one, get one free. And then you can choose that. We've got the teal, we've got the purple, we've got the black. Blue is almost sold out. And Tim, when it comes to the strength, the durability, and how this works, no one else has anything like it.
Double-walled 18/8 stainless steel. I got to show you this again because I like
crazy.
Kind of proving a point here.
Yeah, you're putting all your pressure.
There we go. There's a little bit more pressure. That's about 250 pounds of pressure on that thing right there.
That's crazy.
And that is the beauty of what started out as a tough marine brand to take out. It's the ones you see people have them on the back of their trucks for hunting and camping and fishing.
These are substantial.
Very substantial.
I mean, they really are.
That other brand that these will give you the same performance as, twice the price. The beauty of that is they just want to be in a special club and get a sticker for the back of their cars and trucks. Here's your sticker. Now you get 2. You get one for yourself or one for your best friend, one for you, one for the husband or the missus. Everybody is happy.
Yeah, you have to try it. And remember, it is 5 minutes or sell out. This price is no longer valid after midnight. So the individual gifts box. So, final 1,000 of the red. See?
You know what people are probably doing, if you think about this? Matching to their team colors.
Oh, yes.
Because you've got almost every professional
I need the Vikings
team.
purple, for heaven's sake.
Vikings purple, you got about 4 teams down there.
The Bucks
I was
red.
just with a former All-Pro quarterback of the team from San Francisco.
Oh, no kidding.
And the Bucks red. You got about 4 teams that are that red. A few colors. Your Green Bay team would be the beautiful in that teal. Baltimore over there in your purple, and a couple other teams. A bunch of Raiders right there. Raiders in the black, and then a bunch of blue teams. But it got a lot of the college teams have these beautiful colors too.
You know, you really should try it. And whether you feel like you're trapped at your workstation or your cubicle, and you know, you don't want to be going to the coffee machine every 5 minutes just because you want to get that fresh brew. You spend a lot of money on those coffees. When you go to the coffee shops, you spend a lot of money on the things that we love. So why not keep them the proper temperature? And I love that analogy that Tim made. Ain't nothing good, lukewarm. You know, so that's just it. It doesn't matter if it's your coffee, your tea, your smoothie. For me, I'm actually going to use one of these for soup that I plan on making in my brand new pressure cooker.
Remember getting soup as a kid?
Yes.
In your lunch, you get a hot soup, and that was the most, it was the tomato. You take off that lid. As a kid, you get that little chicken noodle soup facial from that little can.
But you know, that's what's so crazy. I could put, you know, a ham or a pea soup in this, and then put a green tea or an iced coffee in it. And because it doesn't warp, it doesn't stain, it doesn't oxidize, you never, ever have to worry about having kind of that residual flavor, that residual odor, ever.
No, and that's the problem with my plastic one that I spent $25 for with my team logo. And now, you know, you talk about holding temperature and keeping your soup the temperature you wanted a few hours later. Check this out. So now we're 18 minutes in, and that is still looking, what is it, guys? 167.
Oh, my goodness.
Is it still?
20 minutes later, it's still basically
now,
the same
here's the one that's been in the ice. You want to see the difference with having that vacuum seal between it that blocks out the temperature of the outside world. 171, and it's been in ice for 2 hours and 20 minutes. This has been in ice.
So even the one in ice is even a little bit warmer than the one that has, I mean, it's nuts. It's crazy.
And the beauty of that, if you haven't seen this, stainless steel on the outside, stainless steel on the inside, and there's a vacuum seal between those 2 layers that keep that outside temperature from affecting the temperature of whatever beverage is inside.
Amazing.
Locks in the hot or locks in the cold and keeps things from being warm.
And dishwasher safe on the top rack. With over 1,000 people calling, here's the story. We are in the hundreds remaining on the red, so there are fewer than 1,000 on the red. We are fewer than 1,000 on the blue. Oh, the same in the purple. So we're in the hundreds remaining on that purple. That teal is gorgeous. Black is classic. You can't make a mistake here. And the wonderful thing about this is if you are unsure for the holiday season, this is a one-size-fits-all gift. Great for mom, great for dad, great for the kids, great for the sports enthusiast, great, for, the armchair quarterback. This is terrific for everybody. Remember, that price is only good now. That flex pay is only good now because this is a this day only. It's a world launch. It's the only time that we've had the buy one, gift one, buy one, keep one in the ombre. And make sure that you ask about the straws and love
the handles.
That is such a great idea.
If you see, there's the camo.
Yeah.
That's super good right there.
Okay.
Here's the blue.
Right.
The black. And the two-tone, that's the blue, and I think there's a pink.
Nice. Oh, okay.
There's pink is around here somewhere.
Okay.
And then we've also got the lids, if you want to see that on there.
Okay.
You'll have the opportunity to have the extra lids. So they're at the bottom of the screen.
Nice.
So the lids are super cool, and they are the ones with the sliders on them, not just that hole.
Exactly. So you can choose the 20 or the 30 ounce lids because remember, you're getting both. You're getting the 20 and the 30. You're also getting the ombre only here at HSN and only for this show. So $8 and change gets it at home. Try it for yourself. You're gonna go bananas. You're gonna wish that you would have got more than one. In fact, if you plan on giving them as a gift, don't try it because you'll keep it. I can pretty much promise you that. Tim, you're back with a lot of other goodies this weekend,
Other goodies, but not this mug configuration or color. This was only for you.
Why, thank you.
This was your host pick.